You might be getting closer and closer to retirement, but are you actually ready for retirement?
Well, Casey sat down with retirement coach Adam Wolf. Take a listen.
The idea of waking up one day and no longer receiving a paycheck causes anxiety for millions of Americans. We're not talking about losing a job. We are talking about retirement. Adam Wolf, Jacksonville's retirement coach, is here, and he's back to talk about this. He is president of Wolf Retirement Navigation. Adam, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Great to see you, Casey.
Okay, this is a fun segment we're going to do called Ask the Coach.
Yes.
So basically, we've had viewers write in. They have questions for our expert, our coach, if you will. And so you're going to weigh in on how you think that they should go forward with, things that they want to know as they approach retirement.
Outstanding.
So let's start with our first viewer. He says, quote, I am 55 and I plan to work until I am 70. I am debt-free in a few months. Is it wise to purchase a home at my age, or should I focus my current income on retirement savings instead?
It really, truly depends on the analysis that you do. So if you're debt-free, that's a wonderful feeling, not having that burden of, servicing the debt, paying the bills over time. As you're in retirement, having a new home or another home or downsizing is also a potential option. So it's all about income. It's all about replacing the paycheck and doing it in a safe way, in a smart way within retirement. But if that kind of question pops up, you need to know what the basics are, what the interest rates are out there, which ones you'd be able to access, and then what your payment's going to be on a monthly basis, and then weigh that versus taking a portion of your savings to potentially not even have a mortgage.
Right. Okay. All right. I want to get them all in. The second question. I recently lost my job and I have about $65,000 in debt. Should I consider cashing out my 401k so that I don't default on my bills? So what would you say to this person?
Yes, so don't do that until you potentially talk with us, because the big deal there is if you cash out an entire $65,000 401k the year that you were working, that income is going to be on top of the income you've already made. So next thing you know, your taxes are going to reduce that. So maybe paying that off over time on a monthly basis is smarter.
Okay, next question. If I am still working at the age of 71, contributing to my 401k, do I still have to take RMDs?
This is a great question because we get this all the time. If you are working with an employer and participating in your 401k, you do not have to take RMDs from that 401k, unlike having an IRA where you have to take your required minimum distributions whether you want to or not. So there is a caveat though. You can't be one of the owners of the businesses or the business of the participant plan within the 401k. But if you're an employee and you're just working at the business and participating, you do not have to take your RMDs until 6 months after you retire.
Okay, noted. Next question for the coach. What are my options for income that I can rely on in retirement? So what are different income streams this person would like to know?
So different income streams to rely on that are going to come on a set basis. For most people, it's Social Security. That's one of the set income streams that are out there based on when you take it and for how long. In addition to that, having a pension, a defined benefit pension from a employer that's going to pay you a monthly payment over time. And the only other place to get that is through a guaranteed structure within an annuity. Not all annuities are created equal, but having a guaranteed lifetime income stream from an annuity is the only other way to get that guarantee of a safe, reliable income stream for most people.
And I would imagine that these questions that have been submitted to us, these are the types of questions that you're receiving in our office. So in your office, if someone's watching and they want to come and sit down with you, can they kind of pick your brain, and how does it work?
Yeah, for everybody, all the viewers of the show, we're going to sit down for an hour and we're going to go over all of the questions that you have through our retirement readiness review. In addition, look over your accounts and analyze the fees, make sure you're not paying excessive fees. Also on top of that, look at the risk. Make sure, after 8.5 years of a bull market, are we a little bit maybe too risky, or reallocation of your overall portfolio might be in the best interest of you. Look at your taxes as well, and anything to better your life in retirement. That's what we do. And then you get that hour with us to pick our brain.
Good deal. Adam, thanks so much.
Great to see you, Casey.
Always good to see you. Good information.
Yes.
And we'd like to thank Wolf Retirement Navigation, of course, for sponsoring this segment. If you have any retirement questions for the coach, you can ask him yourself. You can email him questions to questions@jacksonvilleretirementcoach.com. But they ask that you keep your questions brief or just go visit him. And be sure to include your name and phone number, and they might want to profile those questions right here on the next time we do the Ask the Coach segment. You can also call his office today to set up that complimentary consultation if you would rather ask your questions in private. The number is on your screen, 904-232-8760. And again, they have 2 locations, one in Jacksonville and also one in Clay County. WorldRetirement.com for more information.